Okay, I'm back. Um, with the review. Relatively famous Ranch Rules, season 1, episode 2. This one is about having a cow. It starts off Harry and Redmond. They always hanging out, talking and communicating. I think they're gonna get along real well. And starts off early in the morning. It's time for them to go do the second task. And after I think they drank a lot the night before, and they might have a little hangover. Maybe Harry, or probably Harry. And Myles tell everyone that Harry has 2 kids, and they are shocked. And they get to and they was like, what? And then they get to the ranch. The task is about the horses. They have to get to know their horses, and Evie and Myles is struggling with their horses. Evie horse don't like her for some reason. She said that horse give off a bad energy. And Myles said his was just too big, and he just wasn't with it at all. And Austin, Tay, Harry, Redmond, and Hana seems to be okay with riding the horses, but Evie is having a hard time with hers, and so is Myles. But Myles got on the horse and shit. It went to moving, and he didn't. I guess it was the feel being on the horse. It was moving, and from what one of the ranchers said, he wasn't used to that feelings or something like that. But anyway, he got off it, and basically they're gonna have to learn how to ride the horse and saddle the horse. I guess each step they'll do a different step each day. And so Jared and Justin shows up to let them know that the afternoon task is to deliver a calf. One of the cows is ready to deliver, and that they was gonna have to watch and wait, and they would have to take turn. They say it could happen in a couple of hours or a day or so, but they're gonna have to sit out there and wait and watch. And so they went back to the house, and they was all I guess who was that? Harry, Tay, and Hannah. They was sitting outside talking or whatever, and Tay was looking at. Now Tay asked Harry, did he like her? And he was like, yeah, I like you. And then Tay was like, yeah, I like you too. And I don't think Harry was getting excited. And then Tay come back and said, yeah, I like you like a little brother. He said, why is it all the blondes that he like, they don't like him? And So he was feeling, I guess his feeling was hurt. I guess he didn't want to be looked at like a little brother or whatever. But meanwhile, Myles, Myles, look at Myles, Evie, Redmond, and Austin. They was back at the farm waiting on the calf to give birth. And they was doing more drinking than anything. Wait a minute, Harry was there too. I done got them mixed up now. But anyway, the calf gave birth. I mean, the cow gave birth to the calf, and yeah, that's what happened. Then later on, they was all sitting outside. Then the conversation started, and then the next day they go to feed the calf. If the mama would move away from it so they can feed the calf, and that was it for that morning chore. And that afternoon they continued to learn other steps with their horse, like how to how to know if the horse is hungry, or and stuff like that. But they gave Evie a new horse, and this one here, I guess she said this one here liked her and she liked that horse. But Myles was just ready to go. He just kept saying he can't do this type of work, and it wasn't him, and he don't like the ranch, and he don't do the ranch. So Myles was telling the producer, why don't you try it? And then you can see what I'm talking about. He said, I just don't do this. And that was about it. And then they showed was Jasmin Martin Lawrence's daughter. She was talking to the producers that when they walk in the room, all people make all kind of assumption about them because who they parent are. They have a famous parent, and it's like they trying to find their own identity, and like step out of the shadows and stuff like that. And that's about it. They went on back to the cabin, cook and drink. That's the routine. So that's all I have for this episode.